Hey everyone! Alright, Ninja Toothpick, and today I'm here with Naruto 646. I don't know how to respond to this chapter. I really don't even know where to begin. Because, literally, in this chapter, everything that we knew of Naruto kind of just crashed and burned. Because Naruto's never really got this serious before. I mean, Naruto's always had the same atmosphere. And in this one, it was post-apocalyptic. Literally, like, this chapter was just intense for Naruto. It was a little graphic, honestly. It was gruesome. To start out, this chapter had really good drawing, which is also kind of what made it a little more gruesome and it was very unnerving to me. I mean, I don't really get disturbed that easily, but to see Naruto do the type of stuff that I've only seen in, like, say, Blue Exorcist or something like that, I was literally kind of unnerved a lot about it, and I really didn't know how to respond to it. But anyway, to start out, it's gruesome as fuck, because, like, the Jubi has reached its full form, and it's this thing called the God Tree that we find out was the original source of chakra, and this one woman a long time ago, the mother of the sage of Six Paths, and we actually learned his name, ate a fruit off of it and got chakra, and that's what started Shinobi. And it turns out that the God Tree was mad, and now it wants all its chakra back. So it's sitting there literally sucking the life out of people, making them like skin and bones. And it's so disturbing, and I was just like, whenever I seen it, I had to turn away for a second because I wasn't expecting it. I was not used to this with Naruto, because you don't usually see this. And it turns out that the Jubi's a girl, apparently, which is really funny. But Madara goes all wise on us and actually seemed to have good intention. This chapter made me see Madara in a new light. Madara is kind of like, he's not a bad guy, guys. He's really not. His intentions are to make a world where there's no war. He's seen all of his loved ones die, and he wants peace. But the way he's going about it is completely wrong. He wants to change things that no one can really change. He wants to make a fake world, in the famous words of Sarai Hime. Didn't think I'd call you out on that, did you? But, yeah, he pretty much wants to make like a fake world to where even though he doesn't like having power, if he has to, he'll take power to be able to make everything at peace. And that's one thing I really like about him. He's ready to sacrifice his own beliefs to let peace flourish. And that brings in a lot of my actual personal life views on things. And I think I really admire that about the character that Kishi's making up for Madara. But to continue on with the chapter, he does that, and then, like, Naruto gets grabbed up by the tree, and we finally get the person everybody's been waiting for, Hiruzen. He comes out of nowhere, third Hokage, just busting free, and it's like, there you go. I guess Kishi was looking at all the forums and comments on YouTube. He's like, okay, I better bring this guy back before we get a riot going. So I really enjoyed that. And Sakura, near the end, is like in trouble. And at first I thought she was getting like sucked the life out of it. And I was like, Kishi, you do that, I will literally hunt you down. I already warned Hiramashima, I will kill you. I'm not kidding. Don't hurt Sakura. She's the main character. I know that's not going to happen. But still. And like, that's pretty much all the things I can really think of for this chapter, because it was just like a chapter that it completely boggled my mind. I couldn't understand this chapter hardly because how shocked I was at it. Literally, pretty much all that happened in this whole chapter was everybody was in fear. Everybody was running. Even Naruto was not effective against this thing. He himself was helpless. And he had to have his dad, Tobirama, and Hiruzen help him. And I don't like that look Sasuke was giving near the end. And like, because he was just looking like he had something in mind, but he seemed a little hurt by it. So I don't know what's going on in his mind, but I also really like the dialogue between Hashirama and Madara in this, because as Madara was explaining all the history of life in the Naruto world, which I really enjoyed because that's the only good type of flashbacks that we can get. It was just a good, complete dialogue thing, and I really like how he re-brought Madara and Hashirama's story back into this. But one thing, where's Kakashi in all this? I mean, we got Hiruzen. I mean, I'm not trying to be one of the Narutards that bring in everything and just want to complain. I mean, literally though, where's Kakashi in this? Because we don't know what Kakashi could contribute to this, honestly, because he does still have that bond with Obito that could change Obito's mind and maybe reverse this. But I don't know. But we need to see Kakashi soon, honestly. And literally, I don't see how Naruto went from the typical Naruto atmosphere into this post-apocalyptic stuff. I really didn't see this coming. I figured it was going to end off with like the typical fight scene between the boss person at that time and Naruto. But Kishi really overabundance what I was thinking of in this. He literally took it and twisted everything that the community ever had in mind. I guarantee you no one expected this chapter. I mean, you can claim you did, but I know no one really expected this chapter to be what this chapter was. And I know a lot of people are probably putting their opinions on how this is going to end because this seems like the end. My personal opinion, I want to see Naruto end to where no one has chakra anymore. I know that sounds ridiculous and a little cavalier, but literally, I want to see it to where it's peace. I want to see Madara sacrifice himself to have peace and get rid of the God Tree. I really want to see that, and I want to see Obito turn back to good near the end. I want to see the world with peace, because if you think about it, we still have Shikamaru with Asuma's baby, and I want to see a moment to where you can see that that baby is going to come up in a world full of peace instead of shinobi war. And that's pretty much my views on Naruto for the future. But guys, tell me what you thought about this chapter in the comments below. And like, subscribe, all those wonderful things. And tell me what you think of Madara's new revelation, his new convictions, and his martyrness. Tell me what you think Sasuke's got in mind. And guys, until next time, that's pretty much it.